We are here right now, separating, dividing, counting, picking apart the I's from the we's, the me from the us, the my from the our. Somewhere along the line, in the name of progress, did we forget that we are social beings born to work as a collective? Did we forget that progress isn't a certain class, country, or community reaping the benefits while others grapple to find a foundation built on stilts? We are here right now. In a world that encourages hate speech, violence, racial and gender discrimination, overproduction, money, overutilization of resources, curbing freedom of expression, and the annihilation of basic human rights. A melting pot of megalomania. That's where we are right now. Picking apart cultures, the planet, people, possibilities based on geography, politics, and economy. We are here right now. But are we really? Are we really a we? Or are we an imagined we? Or are we an imagined we under a mass hallucination of progress? How would it be if the desired we could actually manifest in our way of being, thinking, and behaving? What does it take to come together? To build a future where there's justice and equality, or at least an echo of collectivity. A single grain of rice is never sufficient, but a cup of rice can satiate the soul. Each grain is valuable to make a cup. Imagine a world where each individual, community, culture is valued for its differences, where our socio-economic and political differences and the ever-growing climate crisis shakes us into an awakening that demands attention, care, and action. Care that is established through collective human and more than human bodies by undoing individualistic and capitalistic agendas, where the presence of each individual and entity is important, is acknowledged for the growth of the larger system. Scattered grains can be lost, but when handled with care, together they offer sustenance. So can we come together to build intimate relationships with each other and take the time to listen, talk, hold, and connect? Imagine a future that works like an ecology where each entity cannot be diminished and ignored, but where each body is an agent that affects each other. An ecology that is mobilized by polyperspectives and considers the subjectivity of the multiple, you, me, they, it. Imagine a co-vernment rather than a government. A co-vernment where the we works through and with one another, where difference isn't threatening, but instead enriching? Can we dismantle the stilts of inequality to build a horizontal foundation? Every single grain makes a bag of rice. Every single human, and more than human, makes and exists in the ecology. Building a world that prioritizes basic wage and food for the starving over making the rich richer. An ecology that recognizes that farmers and their labor is the basis of sustenance for the entire world, and that the economy depends on the common man. An ecology that welcomes the outsider as potential family. An ecology that does not see its own people as the enemy when dissent is expressed. A system where freedom of expression isn't a privilege, but is indispensable. A system that recognizes the planet not as an endless source to take from, but that which needs care. It is, after all, the prime ecology that every idea, action, existence, and life itself is embedded in. Don't you think justice could look like this? And do we really need to wait for the future? It all starts now.